Take the pencil, the paper on that drawing board and create something that allowed the rest of us to get inside that imagination and become and see a part of this extraordinary world.
Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant. Around the whole room he took every present.
Seuss always had the ability to connect with his own child inside, and children that read his books connect with that.
Dr. Seuss rhymes words, so he can make the book pretty funny.
That was part of his alter ego.
Where he lives in La Jolla looks very much like where the Grinch lived. And to get to Dr. Seuss's house, you have to take a winding road up a hill. And when you reach the top of that hill, there's this old tower. And it reminds you of the peak where the Grinch lives.
Now, the Grinch lives on Mount Crumpet. Ted's on Mount Soledad. It's got to be one and the same. He's got to be thinking, God, here comes Christmas again, and La Jolla's just going to go crazy, and all the commercialism and all the hoo-ha, and he's up there being grumpy.
Yeah, he has two sides, but the nice side is shy. I think the Grinch could be a bad person, sometimes a good person.
I think there's fun seeing the Grinch get irritated with Christmas, which we all do once in a while.
What Dr. Seuss did with the Grinch is he basically took the same format of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas and then set it on its ear. Instead of a benevolent Santa.
And their shrieks, squeaks, and squeals racing round on their wheels. They'll dance with gin kindlers tied onto their heels.
Seuss was always asked, where do you get your ideas? And he hated that question so much, he came up with an answer. And his ideas came out of Obergleich. And that's a town outside of Switzerland, I believe, where he would go every year to have his cuckoo clock fixed. And while the clock was being fixed...
What Dr. Seuss did with the Grinch is he basically took the same format of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas and then set it on its ear. Instead of a benevolent Santa showing up all round and plump and jolly, you get this scrawny, old, shaggy misanthrope who wants to take things away from people. He's doing the exact opposite of Santa Claus. There's something wonderfully perverse about that, and I think kids really love the idea. The only other character we really get to know is Max, who's sort of the Grinch's silent accomplice in all this. And we get the idea from Max's woebegone expression that he'd rather not be doing this. You know, he is the Grinch's pet, so he's got to stick with him.
I think Whoville's in Alaska, because it's always snowy. I think that Whoville is in the Arctic Mountains. I think Whoville is make-believe.
The characters of the Who's, Ted liked those characters so much, he said, you know, I'm going to do another story someday, somehow, and I'm going to work those Who's into it. And not only did he work them into it, he created a town called Whoville.
The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, actually, the legend is that that was the quickest book that he ever wrote. Supposedly, he wrote that book in a week. He did have trouble with the ending, and it took him many months to come up with the right ending for the book.
He would draw or write 1,000 pages to get to 60 pages. He was coming back from